So we've reached the end of another month, and I want to use the opportunity to show you what I've added to my collection. There is two or three of these that I'm very excited about, especially the first one here. This is a jumbo, it's 1000 pieces. And as far as I can determine, this one doesn't really have a name. It's a I Spy puzzle, and it is by the artist Jan van Haasteren, which is no surprise why I was drawn to it, because he is also one of my favorite cartoon artists, and this is quite a busy image, and it appears that there's cards inside. I'm not even sure if my puzzle came with the cards. It did. So you have to assemble the puzzle, and then once the challenge is complete, there is still more to discover. Collect them all. So, as far as I understand, you assemble the puzzle and then you look for the items as it is on the cards. So, as you know, I'm not very good with hidden objects. These hopefully is not as hidden. And as much as I am not good with these, I really enjoy them. So I'm looking forward to see what this is all about. So I'm very excited about this Jan van Haasteren puzzle. I should probably stop buying puzzles with images of street cafes, but I just love them so much. This is another beautiful one I couldn't resist. This is an Educa, also 1000 pieces. And this one is, I think, called Trattoria. I can be wrong. And it is by Victor Shvaiko. I am so terribly sorry if I mispronounced that. And I think I've got another puzzle by this artist. I'm not sure. Definitely not by this brand. But yeah, this is the type of image I can't resist. No matter how many I've got in my collection, I absolutely love these. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. You might recognize this one. This one is a Ravensburger 1000 pieces. And this one is called The Gardener's Cupboard. And the artist definitely needs no introduction. It is by Colin Thompson. And as you know, busy images are my favorite. Love this one as much as any of his other puzzles. So this is one of those artists I will buy whatever I don't have, even though they might be similar in style. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a Colin Thompson, I will add it to my collection. And this is beautiful. It's colorful. Just look at all the detail. So this one I bought with two pieces missing, but since I know of them, I don't mind the missing pieces. It is also a jumbo, a Wasgij, 1000 pieces. And this one is called A Very Merry Holiday. And usually they include the artist name. A lot of the times it's Graham Thompson. I don't see his signature on the image on either side, and I also don't see his name on the box or any artist name anywhere on the box. So this might be because it's an older puzzle. I'm not sure. I will look into it when I actually get to assembling this puzzle. But yeah, again, no surprise. Cartoon, busy, colorful. Love these puzzles. They are, to me, extreme fun. My palette cleanser after difficult and big puzzles. And this one shouldn't be an exception. Very cute, very fun, and looking forward to this one. This is another of my favorite brands. I love this brand, and I know it's probably not the best in the market, but I am fond of a Castorland. This one is 1000 pieces, and this one is called Fruit and Wine, and the artist, as far as I can see, is Jeff Tiffy or Tift. Yeah, Jeff Tift. And yeah, not only do I love the brand, I love their images. This one is very beautiful, although I see a lot of dark areas on here. So it might be a challenging one, but yeah, that's still beautiful. And when I saw this, I kind of had the Winter Puzzle Olympics or even the Summer Puzzle Olympics in mind. There's usually a section for food, and usually I only have candies and sweeties for that section. So this one might actually fit a bingo card. I'm just sad that I didn't get this one a little bit earlier when I did the deep dive with the dog puzzles. I would have loved to include this one, but depending on how I accumulate my dog puzzles, I might do another one sometime in the future. So this one is a Cobble Hill, also 1,000 pieces. So this one is called Cabin Porch, and it is by Greg and Company LLC. And yeah, you shouldn't be surprised that I took this one. Just look at that beautiful Labrador. They do make the most beautiful images. And everything else about this is also beautiful. It's a lovely sky we've got there. This section is a little dark, might be a little tricky, but at the bottom, I think it might be actually a fun challenge. So, yeah, absolutely adorable and beautiful. So here's another subject that I would like to show you at some point with a deep dive episode. All the horse puzzles in my collection, absolutely beautiful. This one is a Ravensburger, it's a Panorama, and it's 1,000 pieces. This one is called Wild Horses, and it is by Gabriele Boiselle. I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly. If not, I am so terribly sorry. This is a photo puzzle, which I usually don't do or get drawn to, but this is horses, and aren't they beautiful? I love that there is different colors, so it might actually be not as difficult as I expect it to be, but who knows? We will see. But horses for photos in general, it tends to be on the more difficult side. This is a panorama, so again, I won't have to reach over too far for that top part, which is absolutely great. And yeah, I love horses. I love horse puzzles. Got a couple in my collection, but I'll show you one time. One of my favorite cartoon artists. I did not have this one in my collection, so I couldn't resist. This is an RGS, a 1,000 pieces. And this one is called Rocky Mountains, and it is by RJ Crisp. And as you know, love his work. I've talked about him on the channel before, so you should have heard of him. And there is actually international brands also publishing his work, so you might actually have assembled one of his puzzles. But yeah, another fun cartoon, colorful image, my absolute favorite. And he's another artist for which I will collect whatever I don't have, even though they are similar installed in others in my collection. But yeah, I will definitely collect as many RJ Crisp as I can get my hands on. So February next year, I'm going to the Bushveld for a midweek breakaway. And I know for a fact there is zebras and they are very tamed. So when I saw this puzzle, I was like, yes, this one will go with me on holiday next year, February. So watch out for that one with footage of real life zebras. But yeah, this is a 1,500 pieces by RGS. And the name of this one is Zebra Banter. The artist is not credited on the box, but there is a signature here. And it looks like Lambert. And if I'm not mistaken, I've got another Lambert in my collection. Just hold on. This one I added, was it in August? Is by the same artist. So, and I only now realized it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful image. I am in love. And I don't know how many of you know this, but I am living in the city, but my heart is in the bushveld. And this is definitely where my heart wants to be. I want to be where I can see these majestic animals on a daily basis. I can't wait to do this one, but this will probably only be in February. But this one is going with me on holiday. And I just hope I will be able to assemble it within that week, because I think this might be a tricky one, since it's a 1,500 piece puzzle and there's basically three sections. We've got sky and we've got ground, which is more or less the same color. And we've got all the zebras, which usually is not the easiest to assemble, but I'm still looking forward. And then the one I'm most excited about, and it shouldn't surprise you because this is my type of puzzle. It is also one I bought with one piece missing, but the price I got it for is like a giveaway, so I couldn't resist. One piece missing out of 4,000 pieces. I'll take it. This is 4,000 pieces by Educa. This feels like another one that I won't be able to pronounce. I'm not even sure which one is the English version. The Wieskirche? I am not certain. I am not sure. And I don't see an artist on here, but it should be relatively easy to look up because, as far as my knowledge goes, this is in actual ceiling of a building somewhere. I don't know, maybe in Rome. I will look it up. But when I get to this, I will have a detailed video on the history and the artist and everything. So yeah, this is another of that fine art puzzles that I just can't leave, and I love them. I love them so much. This is beautiful. Another one that I think will be absolutely tricky. This is definitely not going to be a week or two's assembling. This is going to take me at least 4 weeks, I think. But I'll do it in between some other puzzles at some point, maybe only next year. But yeah, I'm glad I actually added it to my collection, even if I don't get to it right away. So, a lot of these puzzles will be featured in upcoming deep dive episodes, at which point I will add them to a poll and you will decide which I will assemble at that stage. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I added to my collection. And again, as always, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.